Thank you, Javon, and welcome to tonight's edition of the Regional News. We start off in the small island of Barbados, where they are facing a serious drought with rainfall in 2019 being the lowest since 1947. The Caribbean Institute of Meteorology and Hydrology, CIMH, has urged authorities to implement measures to mitigate fallout from a dry period now expected to last deep into 2020, probably to the end of September. After the low numbers were revealed during a press conference at the CIMH's headquarters at Husbands, St. James, General Manager of the Barbados Water Authority, Keithroy Haley-Day, and Acting Chief Agricultural Officer Charleston Lucas confirmed they had started programs to deal with the hard times ahead. The dry period traditionally starts in May. The Barbados Meteorological Services at the Grantley Adams International Airport recorded 736.5 millimeters of rainfall, 58% of average conditions, the lowest since 1942, and the CIMH at Husbands St. James recorded 804.5 millimeters, the lowest since 1969, 63% of average conditions. Prior to 2019, the lowest recorded dry year was 1947. CIMH's Chief of Applied Meteorology and Climatology, Adrian Trotman, said last year's exceptionally dry conditions followed on from a similar situation between 2014 and 2016, but worsened in 2019, especially in the last 6 months. We now turn our attention to Canada. Jamaicans occupy more places in Canadian prisons than any other nationals from the English-speaking Caribbean. According to Correctional Service Canada (CCA), there are currently 58 Jamaicans serving sentences for various crimes in Canada, a number which far outstrips the 18 prisoners who hail from Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, and Antigua combined. No other English-speaking Caribbean country has a national incarcerated in Canada. Of the 58 Jamaicans, only one is female. That woman is serving a sentence for murder 2. Some 21 males are in prison in the North American country for murder 1, 14 for murder 2, while 21 Jamaican males are in prison for what is classified as Schedule 1 and Schedule 11 crimes. One man is now serving a sentence for what is classified as a non-scheduled crime. Schedule 1 crimes include sexual offenses and other violent crimes, excluding first and second degree murder, while Schedule 2 includes serious drug offenses or conspiracy to commit serious drug offenses. And finally, we now turn to Trinidad and Tobago. From January 21 this year, information on Trinidadian sexual offenders can be shown on an online website for the public to access their names, addresses, photographs, and offenses committed. The Commissioner of Police can also publicize this information for the public to be aware and better protect themselves. The new law also allows victims of sexual crimes to seek compensation from their attackers. The Ministry of Attorney General and Legal Affairs, in a statement issued yesterday, said the much-debated law took effect at the end of last month and marks the first time in history such an approach to dealing with sexual offenses has been used in fighting the crime. According to the ministry, perpetrators of sexual crimes will face the full brunt of novel laws aimed at deterring, punishing, and shaming rapists, pedophiles, and those others with a propensity to commit sexual crimes. Only last month, the police service held 29 persons for sexually related crimes, mainly against children, which led to a total of 44 charges. The police service said there has been a sharp increase in crimes against children. It said between the years 2000 to 2019, there were a total of 1,693 persons convicted of sexual offenses in Trinidad and Tobago, yet 0 of those persons were registered in a sexual offenders registry. And that's it for Regional News this evening. Back to you, Javon.